Hi, teacher.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
Good. And
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm good. Actually, okay, what is your name? Oh, you're Catherine. That's Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My name is Teacher Ann. Okay, I will write my name here. Okay, wait me a minute.
Where are you from?
Oh, I came from the Philippines.
Oh.
Yes,
And
okay.
I'm from Vietnam.
Yeah, okay. Where exactly in Vietnam? Are you from Da Nang? Hanoi,
Yes.
Ho Chi Minh?
In
Wait,
in Dana.
yeah, in Da Nang. I've got students from Da Nang too. I've got 3 students from Da Nang, but I don't know exactly the place. Are you living in the city?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
God. Yeah. How old are you, Catherine?
I'm 11 years old.
Wow, and you're in grade 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Teacher Ann. Okay, my name is Teacher Ann. You can call me Teacher Ann, okay? So
Yeah.
Teacher Ann is from Philippines. Okay, my place is actually Bohol. Bohol is an island in the Philippines. And then
Um,
island, it's an island in the Philippines. And then Teacher Ann is a teacher. Actually, I am an English teacher for grade 5, like you. Okay, in the Philippines, I am a teacher. Okay, I am an English teacher for grade 5, for grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9. Okay,
wow.
I am teaching English for reading and writing, for grammar, and for not listening and speaking. So reading and writing, grammar, and literature for the story. Teacher Ann is a teacher in English in the Philippines. And then, uh, actually, I am teaching here for 6 years already as a teacher. And then, for Vietnam, I am teaching 3 years already with Vietnamese like you. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got so many students. Okay,
Yeah.
now, yeah, I saw the demo that you had with other teacher. Mm-hmm. And it is said you will have to do the cat materials. So are you ready for the cat? Do you know what is cat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's great. So I hope we got a great time together while learning cat. Okay? Okay,
Yeah.
Kathleen? Wow, I know you're very smart. Can you speak English well?
Yeah. It's
Wow,
very well.
wow, that's great. Okay. So now, anyway, how many are you? How many siblings do you have?
I have mm, simply
Yeah, siblings, that brother and sisters.
I have one.
Wow, one only? One brother?
Yeah.
Oh, sister, you didn't have?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So how old is your brother?
He's 18 years old.
Oh, he's older than you. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you're the youngest in the family. You're the baby in the family.
It's younger, but it's not baby.
Okay. You're younger, but of course, you're not baby. But you are not a teenager yet because you're not
Mm-hmm.
12 years old. Okay, by the way, I have my daughter. My daughter is also 11 years old like you. You've got the
Wow.
same. Yeah. She's 11 years old. Okay. And her name is Jillian. Okay.
Julian?
Yeah, Jillian. His real name is Jillian Antoinette. That's her real name. Jillian Antoinette. She's 11 like you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, are you ready to have the cat?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Let us have this. And I hope you've got a great time in learning cat. We have to work this together, cat. Okay. I will call you Cat as the nickname, we have to work this together, Cat. So what? So you can learn and you can pass the Cat test in the future. Okay?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that some of my students learning Cat, so they will have to take the Cat test. Okay? Okay, Cat? Yeah, I
Yeah.
am hoping. I knew you can do it. Let's go. Let us
Yeah.
first start Cat 1.1. Okay, very easy. Okay, here a minute. Teacher is trying to download this one. Okay, I will show it to you now. Okay, first we're gonna have here the listening for Cat 1.1. Okay, here. My hand is aching because I don't have the mouse. I left it in the school. Okay, so here. I really love the sound. By the way, Kat, is this your first time in Cantado?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so here. So in cat listening, you've got here. So we always have different the pictures with multiple questions. Listening part 2, you've got longer conversation and matching. 3, you've got multiple choice. 4 and 5, you're gonna have to fill in a form. Okay, so what you are going to do in listening, you've got have to listen it carefully. Okay. This listening section is worth 25% of the total score when you will be having your exam in the future. Okay? And each of the 25 listening questions scores 1 mark. Okay? So what you are going to do, Kat, you will have to read the instruction carefully before you start the section. This is for reading. Okay? You read the questions before you listen. And please listen to the teacher's instruction before you will going to answer. Okay? Okay, so we have here Cat. Before that, teacher will introduce some vocabulary words. First, we have here terrible. Okay, so do you know what is terrible?
Terrible that very unpleasant, making you feel very unhappy.
Yes. So when you're terrible, you are not happy. You are upset or frightened. Oh, teacher, I've got a terrible day. Like that. Okay? Second, traffic. Okay. You understand this? Okay. Do you have a lot of traffic in Vietnam? Cat? Traffic.
Yeah,
Traffic. Do you know this?
I don't know.
Oh, traffic? It means you've got a lot of cars. Many cars. So vehicles that are on the road at particular time. Vehicles. There are many vehicles in the road or in the many cars in the road that you cannot move anymore because it's so traffic. It's traffic jam. Okay, clerk. Do you know this clerk? It is?
A person whose job is to keep the record or accounts in an office, shop, store.
Okay, that's the clerk. The one who keeps all the records. Here, we've got, okay, local. Do you know the word local?
It is a new words I learned.
Oh, the new words. Okay. It means local, belonging to or connected with particular place or area that you are talking about where you live. Example, you are the local from Danang because you live in Danang. Teacher Ann is from local in the Philippines because I live in Philippines, like that. So we are local to our place. You are local in Danang because you live in Danang City. Okay, clever. Do you know what is clever?
Clever that quick at learning and understanding things.
Yeah, so you are clever because you are quick thinker. A clever is a quick thinker, very smart, quick thinker. Okay, if you are a quick thinker, Cat, so you are a clever person. Okay, you can easily, oh, I knew it, like that. So you are clever. Okay, go for a drive. What do you mean? You will?
Yes, dry.
Yeah, of course you will drive. Do you know how to drive? Drive a
Yes, I
bike.
know.
Wow, really? Bicycle?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Now, opposite. What do you mean by opposite?
It's on the other side of the best particular origin from somebody, something, and usually facing them.
Yeah, this is an opposite, teacher. This is a mirror. Okay. And this is a mirror and my hand is opposite to the mirror. Okay, can you see? My hand is opposite from the mirror. So it's opposite. Facing here, it's opposite. Okay, that one. Okay, I cannot see because, okay, that one. This is the mirror and this is my hand. It's opposite from the mirror. Okay, like cat is opposite from me because you are there and I am here. I am facing in the laptop. Okay, understand, cat?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. The last one, absolutely. What do you mean by that one?
Used to emphasize that something
Emphasize. Emphasize.
emphasize
Very good. Okay.
that
Use
something
something.
is completely true.
Okay. When you say it's completely true, it means it's absolutely true. Like when you say, oh, it's completely true. It's real. It's absolutely true. It means that is absolutely. It means real. It's true. Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's start now. So here, Kat, you will hear a 5 short conversation. Okay, you will hear its conversation twice, 2 times. There is one question for each conversation. So for questions 1 to 5, put a check under the right answer. Now, do you know how to write in the computer?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this. Like that. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. That's great. So you will have to put a check under the right answer. If you think cat, that's the correct answer. So you will have to put a check. Okay, cat?
Right.
So this is the example. Let us listen for the example.
Now look at the instructions for part 1. You will hear 5 short conversations. You will hear each conversation twice. There is one question for each conversation. For questions 1 to 5, put a tick under the right answer. Here is an example. How many people were at the meeting?
Were there many people at the meeting?
About 30.
That's not many.
No, but more than last time.
Okay, so you understand, cat?
Yeah.
Okay, let
The
us
answer
go to
is 30.
okay, let
So,
us go
there
to
is
the
a tick.
question proper. Okay. So you can see this one we've got 5. Okay, 5 questions. Okay. Please now, Kat, you listen carefully and check the correct answer.
Now we are ready to start.
Number 1.
Look at question 1. 1. What have they forgotten?
I've got the passports here.
And the tickets are in my bag.
What about the camera?
Oh no! I've left it at home. And I really wanted to take some holiday photos. Now listen again.
I've got the passports here.
And the tickets are in my bag.
What about the camera?
Oh no! I've left it at home. And I really wanted to take some holiday photos. Two. What time does the train go?
Okay. A1B. Okay, it's okay. Continue. Sorry.
Hurry up, we'll be late.
What time does the train go?
At 6:15. We've got to leave in 10 minutes.
I'm nearly ready.
Now listen again.
Hurry up, we'll be late.
What time does the train go?
At 6:15. We've got to leave in 10 minutes.
I'm nearly ready.
Three. Where is room 22?
Can you tell me the way to room 22?
Well, go straight down here, and it's the second door on the right.
Do I have to go through the main hall?
No, it's the door on the right just before you get to the main hall. Now listen again.
Can you tell me the way to room 22?
Well, go straight down here, and it's the second door on the right.
Do I have to go through the main hall?
No, it's the door on the right just before you get to the main hall. Four. Which man wants to see him?
Which man wants to see me?
The one over there, wearing a hat.
The one with glasses.
No, not him. The other one.
Now listen again.
Which man wants to see me?
The one over there, wearing a hat.
The one with glasses.
No, not him. The other one.
Five. How did the woman get to work?
Oh, the traffic's terrible today.
Yes, it took me 40 minutes by bus.
Well, I drove and it took me an hour.
An hour? It's probably quicker by bicycle.
Now listen again.
Oh, the traffic's terrible today.
Yes, it took me 40 minutes by bus.
Well, I drove and it took me an hour.
An hour? It's probably quicker by bicycle.
Okay.
This is the end of part
So
1.
you have the answer, Kat?
Now
Yes.
look at part 2.
I have
Okay.
the answer.
Okay, so let us check your answer. Okay, where is your answer for number 1? Okay, kindly tell me. Number one, your answer is? Okay, I didn't see your answer here. It's
It's B.
only number one. Number one is letter
B.
B. Okay. Yeah, correct. Very good. And number two, what time does the train go? Is it letter A your answer?
Is A.
Okay, three. Where is the room number 22? A, B,
The,
or C?
the letter C.
Okay, it's letter C. Okay, it's letter B. It's here. Oh, sorry, it's here. Okay. Four. Which man cat wants to see him? Letter A,
Mm,
letter B, or C?
Letter A.
Letter A, teacher Anne. Oh yeah, the man with a mustache and a hat. Now five cat. How did the woman get to work? How?
Letter A.
Yes. Oh, it's letter C. By a car. Okay, it's okay. Go. Yeah, you've got three correct answer. That's great, Kat. Okay, this is your first time? First time?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let us have here. Let us have number 16. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Okay, here. So 6 to 10, Kat, you will listen to Paul. Okay. Paul is talking to a friend about his family. What does each person do? Okay. So these are the family of Paul. Okay, so this one, Bill, David, Paul's mother, Paul's father, and Paul. So what are their jobs? Okay, please listen and try to write letter A to H. Okay, ready, Kat?
I'm ready.
Okay, very good.
Now look at part 2. Listen to Paul talking to a friend about his family. What does each person do? For questions 6 to 10, write a letter, A to H, next to each person. You will hear the conversation twice.
Tell me about your family, Paul.
Well, you know Sally, my sister, the writer, don't you?
Yes. Is she your only sister?
She is, but I've got two brothers. David's older than me, and Bill's younger.
How old is Bill?
He's 19. He's studying French in Paris at the moment.
Well, that sounds interesting. And David, what does he do?
Oh, he's a teacher, the same as my mother was, but she finished working last year.
And what about your father?
Oh, he's a doctor at the local hospital.
Ah, of course. I've seen him there.
My mother says he works too hard. She wants him to stop. She wants to go and live on a farm in the country near David.
Are you a doctor too, Paul?
I'm not clever enough. I work in a bank, the one in the high street next to the bookshop.
Do you? So does my sister.
Now listen again.
Tell me about your family, Paul.
Well, you know Sally, my sister, the writer, don't you?
Yes. Is she your only sister?
She is, but I've got two brothers. David's older than me, and Bill's younger.
How old is Bill?
He's 19. He's studying French in Paris at the moment.
Well, that sounds interesting. And David, what does he do?
Oh, he's a teacher, the same as my mother was, but she finished working last year.
And what about your father?
Oh, he's a doctor at the local hospital.
Ah, of course. I've seen him there.
My mother says he works too hard. She wants him to stop. She wants to go and live on a farm in the country near David.
Are you a doctor too, Paul?
I'm not clever enough. I work in a bank, the one in the high street next to the bookshop.
Do you? So does my sister.
This is the end of part 2.
Okay, you've got your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. Okay. So number 6. Okay. Number 6, Bill's job is what? You told me it's letter F, teacher. Very good. Bill is a
Student.
student. Okay. How about David?
David is teacher. G.
David is letter G. It's a teacher, like teacher Anne. 8, Paul's mother.
Is E. Stop work.
Okay. Paul's mom stopped work. How about Paul's dad or the Paul's mother, father?
Is Paul's father's farmer.
It's a farmer. Okay. He is a doctor. Okay. He's a doctor. Actually, he has a farm, but he is a doctor. Okay. Paul, how about Paul?
He is a bank. He work in bank.
Very good. He works in bank as a banker. Wow, very good. Oh, one mistake. So you have here Paul's father has a farm. They have a farm, but he is a doctor. Okay, very good. Yes, great job, Kat. Okay, here. So in this one, Kat, you've got here. Hey, look at this one. So in 11 to 15, you listen to Eric. He's talking to Mary about the weekend. Their friend Carlos is coming to visit them. For questions 11 to 15, please check A, B, or C. Okay, so a friend named Carlos is coming to visit Eric and Mary. Okay, let us see their conversation. So in this, look at this one, Kat, you will have to write what is the correct response from all the questions. Okay, Kat?
Yeah.
Ready?
Good.
Now look at part 3. Eric and Mary are talking about the weekend. Their friend Carlos is coming to visit them. For questions 11 to 15, tick A, B, or C. You will hear the conversation twice. Look at questions 11 to 15 now. You have 20 seconds. Now listen to the conversation.
Mary, what do you want to do at the weekend, when Carlos comes?
Well, Eric, I must go shopping on Saturday morning.
He hates shopping. But we could go to the museum and then meet you for lunch.
Fine. What shall we do in the afternoon?
There's a good football match on. Carlos will like that.
Okay. Do you want to eat at home in the evening?
What about going to a restaurant? We haven't been to that Italian one for months.
Or we could try that new Chinese one.
Okay, let's do that. Now, what about Sunday?
If we get up early on Sunday, we could go for a drive in the countryside.
Yes. And we could have lunch in a pub somewhere.
Yes. The one near the river's nice. Shall we go to the cinema after lunch?
We can't. His train's at 4 o'clock, and I'll have to take him back to the station.
Okay. Wait
Now
a minute.
listen again.
Okay. So, Kat, in 10 minutes, the Zoom will the Zoom will end. So please get in again, okay?
Yeah.
Mary, what do you want to do at the weekend, when Carlos comes?
Well, Eric, I must go shopping on Saturday morning.
He hates shopping. But we could go to the museum, and then meet you for lunch.
Fine. What shall we do in the afternoon?
There's a good football match on. Carlos will like that.
Okay. Do you want to eat at home in the evening?
What about going to a restaurant? We haven't been to that Italian one for months.
Or we could try that new Chinese one.
Okay, let's do that. Now, what about Sunday?
If we get up early on Sunday, we could go for a drive in the countryside.
Yes. And we could have lunch in a pub somewhere.
Yes, the one near the river's nice. Shall we go to the cinema after lunch?
We can't. His train's at 4 o'clock, and I'll have to take him back to the station.
This is the end of part 3.
Okay, do you have your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so let us check. Where is the answer of Chin? Cat. Okay, so what is your answer for number 1? Okay, let me see first. Okay, 11 to 15. When is the football match? When? Okay, you said it's letter A, teacher. Okay. It is letter A. Very good. It's Saturday afternoon. And 12, okay, look at here, Cat. Where are they going to eat on Saturday? It is where? Letter?
It's letter C, in a Chinese restaurant.
Very good. In a Chinese restaurant. What are they going to do on Sunday morning?
Letter A, go for a drive.
Very good. Correct. Okay. So number 14, let us check your answer. Letter B. Okay. Where are they going to have lunch on Sunday?
Letter B, in a pub.
Oh yeah, in a pub. Okay. So it looks like coffee shop pub. Okay. 15. They can't go to the cinema on Sunday afternoon because... Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, it's letter C. Why? Why, Cat?
Because they don't have a time.
They don't have the time, teacher. That's the reason they cannot watch movie or they cannot go to the cinema because they don't have time. Okay, Kat, have you tried watching cinema? I mean, movie in the cinema?
Yes, it is the first time I go to cinema and I watch the movies named Frozen 2.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh, when was
Yeah.
that? When was it at? Before the pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Frozen 2. Oh, so you love Frozen. You love it? You love that movie?
Know that my mother said we can go to what movie in the cinemas and I think it's good. So I go that. I don't know the Frozen.
I don't know. Okay, you don't know
Yeah.
about Elsa and Anna before.
Yes, I know.
And
It's
now,
I
and now you know Elsa and Anna because you watched it already now. Okay, do you think the movie is nice?
It's good.
It's good. What is your favorite movie ever?
I think it's Titanic
Oh, what's that all about?
because it's very nice and this is a big boat.
Oh, the big boat. Ah, what's the title again?
Elijah.
Ah, Elijah. That's the title of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that teacher, and that's quite familiar to me, the Elijah. Okay, so here now in part 4, we are already in part 4. You will hear a telephone conversation. Someone is asking, a girl wants to speak to Martin, but he is not. Okay, but Martin is not around. So you listen and complete the question 16 to 20. Okay, you can write your answer in the chat box, please. So when the zoom out, okay, we can have still your answer. Please listen.
Now look at part 4. Listen to a telephone conversation. A girl wants to speak to Martin, but he's not there. For questions 16 to 20, complete the message to Martin. You will hear the conversation twice.
Hello? 7853126?
Hello, could I speak to Martin, please?
I'm afraid he's out at the moment. Can I take a message for him?
Yes, please. My name's Elaine.
How do you spell that?
E-L-A-I-N-E.
Right. Elaine. And what's the message?
Tell Martin that the party tonight is at the Grand Hotel. I'll meet him there.
Does he know the address?
Oh, yes. Everyone knows the Grand Hotel.
Okay, I'll tell him.
And tell him I'll try to be there at 8:30, but I may be a bit late.
Oh, I'm sure he won't mind waiting. I'll tell him 8:30. Is there anything else?
Oh, yes. Ask him to bring a friend.
A friend? Oh, good. That could be me.
Well... And please ask him to phone me if he can't come.
Has he got your phone number?
It's 724-5936.
Right, I've got that.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Now listen again.
listen again. One more.
Hello? 7853126?
Hello, could I speak to Martin, please?
I'm afraid he's out at the moment. Can I take a message for him?
Yes, please. My name's Elaine.
How do you spell that?
E-L-A-I-N-E.
Right. Elaine. And what's the message?
Tell Martin that the party tonight is at the Grand Hotel. I'll meet him there.
Does he know the address?
Oh, yes. Everyone knows the Grand Hotel.
Okay, I'll tell him.
And tell him I'll try to be there at 8:30, but I may be a bit late.
Oh, I'm sure he won't mind waiting. I'll tell him 8:30. Is there anything else?
Oh, yes. Ask him to bring a friend.
A friend? Oh, good. That could be me.
Well... And please ask him to phone me if he can't come.
Has he got your phone number?
It's 724-5936.
Right, I've got that.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.